I grew up on this ground, on this dairy, in this area, helping on the farm, helping milking cows, doing all the things that kids should do on a dairy and living in a rural area. I started driving tractors when I was 6 years old, and because it was a case of my dad needed a tractor driver and I was available, so we're going to get you, and taught me how to drive the tractor. As we've developed over the years, the town has actually moved in around us, and now I'm an island of dairy and farm in the middle of the city. We work very hard as a dairy to be good neighbors with our city. We milk about 2,000 cows here on the dairy. We have about 50 employees on the dairy and the farm. We farm about 1,800 acres, grow all of our own corn silage, grow all of our own sorghum silage, all of our own alfalfa hay. We bring in fresh feed off of the fields 365 days of the year to feed to the cattle. It's a very good way of bringing the nutrition to them. It's fresh, it smells good, they really like to consume it. You know, my kids are going to take over the dairy, and when I step out of the way, and they'll continue that tradition on with their children, just as I did with my dad and my dad did with his dad. It is very much a family-run, family-owned industry across the United States. Back when my grandfather Albert was farming, you know, he wouldn't have had the dream of being able to export anything out of the country. We export a large amount of our production out of Arizona, and that production goes out to the world. It goes to I think 47 different countries around the world. My co-op, United Dairymen of Arizona, sells quite a bit of milk every year, or milk powders, into Vietnam. My milk has a very good chance of being served to somebody in Vietnam or even in Southeast Asia. I see the United States as being the greatest dependable country for producing milk needed around the world, because we can do it 12 months out of the year. We have an abundant supply, we have the availability, we can produce it. I see the United States as eventually being the leader in world supply of dairy products.